Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to share the method I use to learn English. For me, it was enjoyable and easy to fit into my daily routine. I hope it helps you learn English as well as it worked for me. First, I want to mention two very important things. 1. This method requires discipline. Progress won't happen overnight. You need to sit down, plan, and commit to it. The first month is the hardest, but after that, you'll start to enjoy it. Hopefully. 2. You need to choose resources that you genuinely like. For example, if it's a book, it should be one you can't wait to read in the evening to find out what happens next. This is the secret of this method. You must enjoy what you're doing. I hope it helps you learn English as well as it worked for me. Second, before starting anything new, always set a clear goal. In my case, I also say, Bismillah. In the name of Allah, the merciful and compassionate, because I'm a religious person. Now, let's get to the method itself. This method involves planning your learning by the days of the week. Take one resource, study a specific part of it on a specific day, and repeat this every day for a week or two, depending on your learning speed. You can plan the resources or the days of the week however you like. Here are the resources I use to learn the language. Grammar. English grammar and use intermediate. I recommend starting with the intermediate level, even if you're a beginner. You can choose any grammar book that suits you. This one worked well for me. Book. Harry Potter series. News. My favorite is ABC World News. Entertainment videos. I can recommend two sources. The YouTube channel Learn English with TV series and TV show The Graham Norton Show. And for writing, just IELTS articles. I also recommend downloading two apps. Anki for learning new words and Work Audiobook for pronunciation and listening. Now, let me share how I planned my study. It might sound strange, but I started on Sunday. I was usually well rested on this day, so I left the hardest tasks for Sunday because I could spend more time on learning. Each week, I chose one resource to focus on for the upcoming week. Usually, this resource was either grammar, news, or an IELTS topic. For example, if it was grammar, I took a grammar book and studied one topic. In English grammar in use, a topic was one subsection. The first topic was present and past, the second was present perfect and past, and so on. Sometimes the topic was short, sometimes long and difficult. I stuck to my plan and made sure to learn everything thoroughly. I took short notes on what I needed to memorize. Then, every day for the following week, I reviewed the material and did exercises until it became automatic. I found exercises online. I searched for grammar exercises for present perfect and past, or asked ChatGPT for exercises. If it was news, I took the intro part of any ABC News video, listened to it, and tried to understand it. Then, I opened the transcript on YouTube and listened while reading each sentence. If I didn't understand a word, I looked up its translation and added it to Anki. I downloaded the MP3 of the video and added it to Work Audiobook. I repeated each sentence after the speaker, then listened to myself and corrected my pronunciation if needed. I studied new words in Anki every day and repeated the intro with Work Audiobook. By the end of the week, I memorized the introduction by heart and remembered the new words. If it was an IELTS topic, I took any writing topic from the internet by searching for IELTS writing tasks or sample test questions. First, I found information about the types of IELTS essays and their structures. There are many resources, including YouTube videos. For example, the topic might be, International tourism has brought enormous benefits to many places. At the same time, there is concern about its impact on local inhabitants and the environment. Do the disadvantages of international tourism outweigh the advantages? You should take a piece of paper and force yourself to. Write in English as best as you can, even with grammatical mistakes, using a dictionary if needed. Then, copy what you wrote and check it with DeepL. Or, you can skip this step and go straight to ChatGPT. Explain that you are practicing writing for IELTS, provide the topic and your writing, and ask for an ideal version considering that this is for IELTS. You should also request explanations for the corrections. Next, take the corrected version from ChatGPT and read it out loud using the speech synthesis tool at 11 Labs. And finally, just download the audio, add it to Work Audiobook, and practice it daily for the following week. Here's what I did on the other days of the week. Besides repeating the resource I decided to focus on. The Harry Potter series. I just read them one by one, found words I didn't know, added the audio version to Work Audiobook, and repeated after the narrator. I didn't add new words to Anki, I just looked up translations when I encountered unfamiliar words. And YouTube videos. I watched either videos from the Learn English with TV series channel or the Graham Norton show. I watched them in full or in parts, however I liked. I just listened, looked up unfamiliar words in a dictionary, and repeated after the actors. I also read the comments on the videos. They often discuss specific jokes or points from the video. That's it, friends. But these are my resources, and yours can be different. For example, sometimes I learned English through a computer game with an interesting story like Life is Strange, or listened to radio shows like Amateur Traveler or TED Radio Hour multiple times a day, such as on my way to work or back home. Surprisingly, when you listen to the same thing repeatedly, you start to understand what it is about. This method helped me, and I hope it will work for you too. The most important thing is to choose materials you love and find interesting so that you look forward to studying every day. Make the process enjoyable for yourself. Good luck, and let me know if this video helped you. I'd love to hear from you.